Alright, sorry y'all. I think I was having some technical difficulties, as they say, and everything. But, in today's video, or we're going to say this evening because it is nighttime where I am and everything, I want to talk to y'all about dating apps. Me personally, only issue I truly have with dating apps is these paywalls. These paywalls make it difficult for the handsome people to just walk right into the door and just pull the chicks that they really want and just keep it moving. And I guess they gotta get their money whatever way they can. But that's ultimately my biggest issue when it comes to dating apps. The main reason I asked a topic about dating apps and what's the biggest problems people are having and facing with dating apps, because this guy right here, that seems to be his issue. He like, what? I'm starting to get frustrated. What is y'all biggest problem with dating apps? This man apparently, I'm not trying to say he's not attractive, because I honestly don't know, but his issue is, what is, the biggest issues that they having. And, I don't want to just outright spoil it. I've read some of it, but I'm going to go ahead and read it with y'all and everything. Like I said, my biggest issue is this damn paywall, because I got to pay to get the women that I want to get. And sometimes you pay that money to find a decent woman, and you find out that woman butt ugly. You're like, damn, man, I could have saved my $9, my $17 if I never gave people my money. I actually spoke to women, and one of the women's complaint is that they refuse to spend the $7 or whatever it might be in order to see what type of guy that likes them. And look, that's what we gotta do. So if you want to make a little effort like we do, then go ahead and do that, because that's what we expect. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into what this guy's issue, his post is about. It says, what is your biggest problem with dating apps? It says, I hear so many people complain about how much they hate dating apps. So I'm curious to what reason people have for this. I'm a 26-year-old male used to dating apps. Begrudgingly? I don't know the fucking word. It says, the main thing that bothers me is the waste of time it can be. I'm not someone who wants to text endlessly with someone I haven't met yet. First of all, I'm not the type of person that want to text at all. Me, I do the bare minimum texting, and I'm telling dudes, like, if you are talking to a woman, I don't care if it's on a dating app or in real life, you need to make sure you keep texting to a minimum, because most of the time, women like to get into a routine with a guy, get comfortable with the guy and everything, and you get her into the routine of texting her good morning and good night. She's going to start expecting this. So no, I'm not about to sit there and text you if I just met you or if I know you or not. No bunch of texts. Look, I'll text you here and there, but ultimately you're going to hear my voice. Fuck all this texting, what he talking about. It says, but this often seems to be the only way to get anyone to meet me in person. Maybe you're ugly or something, but me, like I tell folks, alright, hold on, dating apps. Oh, let's go back to dating apps real quick. So he talking about you have to text them to get a hold of them. Nah, don't do that on no texting on no dating apps. On the dating apps, you need to get the girl's number, get her to actually talk to you, convince her to talk to you. If she's not willing to give you no time on the phone, then don't offer her no date. This man saying, but this seems to be the only way to get anyone to meet up in person. Talk to them on the phone. If they don't sound they interested, then don't bribe them with texting and offering them dates. No dates, no conversation. That's just how it has to be. It says, and most of the time, after texting endlessly, we don't end up meeting up. I didn't even get to the damn sentence, because this is exactly what it is. People out here texting their whole life away like a little text buddy. You can do the same thing messaging the folks on Instagram, and it never leads to anything. Unless you could build a genuine connection, like get the girl to actually feel like she knows you and some type of level of comfort by talking to her on the phone before going out, the odds of her truly being excited to see your ass is going to diminish greatly. So I'm telling y'all, stay away from the damn texting. This man improved his point many times over, because he keep doing the same stupid shit as all the rest of these folks out here. And then it said, most of the time after texting endlessly, we don't meet up. I often don't understand what these people want. Why are you even texting me if you don't want to meet in person? Why are you even texting on the damn phone when you could be talking to the person and then meeting in person? This your fault, bro. Stop doing, the typical, what they call it, the not millennial, because I'm a millennial. It's the people that's under us, these motherfuckers and the younger folks. All they do is text a little life away instead of having a genuine conversation with folks. They were to text you and stuff and keep you in just stalling the conversation out. I know I was talking on a dating app and everything, and then a woman, she up there sending like the bare minimum, messaging and responses and just doing all these abbreviations. I'm just reading this shit, getting annoyed. I'm like, dude, nobody want to be on here texting your ass. Look, I'm trying to get your number so we can keep it moving, but we want to keep on dragging this shit out. Then I'm just going to unmatch you because I'm not the type of dude to waste my time on no woman. I even put it in my bio. Well, I don't put that, but you know how they got a lot of little prompts and stuff, and you say, I'm looking for, or things I can't live with, shit like that they be having on dating apps. I put, look, I'm not the type of dude to waste my time, and I stand by that. If you want to get on there and bullshit, go find some sucker that's gonna do that shit, because I ain't home. It says, why do we even text me if you don't want to meet in person? Because women like text buddies. Women like having a bunch of dudes in their phone, male orbiters and dudes gawking over them and shit like that. Somebody that they can feel like they have some form of communication with. Me, I'm fine with isolating, minding my business and playing a video game and working out, doing things like a solo mission. I don't mind doing that. I don't need to have entertainment and validation for women and men like these women do out here. That's why they take your number, allow you to text them all day and never want to go out. They'll make us up to us, oh, I'm on my period, and it'll be a whole week, and then a week will go by, oh, I'm still on my period. Man, periods don't last no damn 2 weeks. I ain't never heard no period lasting 2 weeks. Maybe a couple days or a week if it's real bad, but 2 weeks, you can miss me with that bullshit. I'm not gonna believe you. After that, I'm just gonna take your word like a grain of salt, like you just saying shit out your mouth. But that's why they texting you and not meet you in person, because they don't plan on meeting you in person, and they just like the free attention that you're giving them like a fool. It said, dude, you just like texting random people. And this dude, he got all the questions, man. All the questions. Well, I don't. In my opinion, you shouldn't swipe right on someone if you're not willing to meet them in person. This dude, he hurt, man. Because me, well, yeah, I get it. I do get it. Because if I swipe right on you, I'm seeing potential. And this doesn't mean I'm seeing long-term potential. This means you got potential to get cheeks claps if I swipe right on you. That don't mean I want to be with you, but I'm swiping because I'm on a mission. So, I do kind of agree with what this dude said right here. He said, I understand a few messages of simple chit-chat to make sure they aren't crazy or anything, but nothing more. You can't gauge someone's personality very well from texting, and I hate being canceled on, which has happened a lot lately. 5 times in a row, I have made plans with someone that has later decided they don't want to meet with me anymore. That's because you fucking texting. Stop texting the damn women. Talk to them on the phone. Get them to vocalize. Listen to what they're saying. How do they sound when they're talking to you? Do they sound enthusiastic? Are they giggling? Are they doing any of that stuff? You don't know that because you never talked to them. That's why I was telling, my sisters, homegirls, they all over here. We all having a little chat, back and forth and everything, talking about the whole guy best friend, all that, how I feel about that. I ain't doing no guy best friend. But we got on the topic of one of them actually going on a date with a dude and everything. She told me that she went out with this guy, and when he got on a date, he wasn't really living up to expectations and saying the same shit that he was saying in the text, because in the text message anybody can sound like God or King Tut through some text, like they just saying perfect stuff. You got the AI that can write the little whole chat for you if that's really necessary. But if she had actually talked to this man and listened to the tonality of his voice, you could hear when somebody bullshit you. And I asked her, did you talk to him? She said, yeah, we text. I said, no. Did you talk to him? Did you hear vocals? Did you hear him speaking? She said, no. I said, well, that's why when y'all got on a date, he tried to say something. He looked for friends and he wanted to go from there. If you had talked to him on the phone, you could have heard that and deciphered that and then went from there. But instead, you wasted your time. She might be watching this, but, hey. But either way, you need to make sure that you take your time and listen to folks before you get out there and put your heart in the line and make a mistake. Don't go on these damn dates wasting your time, because everybody's time is precious and valuable. And that's just how I view it, man. So, with that all being said, I feel sorry for this dude who went on 5 days, wasting his time like an idiot because he didn't call the women and listen to him. But let's go ahead and see what sound advice the other folks that gave this guy, because I know I ain't the only person that knows right from wrong when it comes to these damn dating apps. And these dating apps, they could be a beast. They could be very stressful out here. And say for example, you are a heavy set person, or you ain't the prettiest person, or you are one of those type of people and you just tired of being single. You keep getting on there, you keep getting ghosted. What's gonna happen is you're gonna start growing bitter, like this guy's getting right here. Like, it's not necessary that you need to get bitter. Like, the only thing you got to do is learn how to navigate and better understand how to talk to folks. When it comes to talking on the dating apps, it's not the same as talking in real life. Yeah, you could text your friend here and there, but on these dating apps, you got to find a way to get through to them to get what you want. Like, is your ultimate goal to find romance or love or friendship? If you want a friend, yeah, texting is the way to go. But if you want to find romance, you gotta think of it from a boyfriend girlfriend perspective. If you were with this person, are you gonna be texting them all day long, or are you gonna be just sending memes all day long? No, you're not gonna be doing that. So that's why I tell folks, get them on the phone and talk to them, man. After you talk to them, you don't need to be texting them to verify that they still remember that you exist and everything. Nah, y'all plan dates, y'all talked on the phone, y'all had a good chat, y'all had a bond. She giggled, she laughed. You could hear in her voice that she actually liked speaking with you, or maybe she didn't. But either way, y'all had a moment together, and that's how you navigate the dating apps versus actually, texting your friends and stuff. But a lot of folks, they don't really know how to decipher the two and everything. They get on there and they think, I gotta ride out like a whole week before I reveal my master plan that I want the damn female number. Look, you on a date now, man. You on there to get a fucking number in the first place. So why are you wasting your time? Me, I'm trying to get the number within 24 hours if possible. If a woman hit me with some, oh no, tell me about yourself. This ain't no fucking interview. I'm not telling you nothing. If you want to know about me, talk to me on the phone like a normal human. Don't try to scream me through no damn text messages, no dating app. Look, they got apps out there where you can actually give a fake number out, and y'all can talk through that or whatever. I can't remember the name of it, but they got apps out here for that shit. Alright, so let's go ahead and read this first post. It said from the guy, I think it's maybe a woman, it says the Dorso one. I guess the topic is, what do you basically hate the most about dating now? This woman or person said, it's the ghosting for me. I have been able to have the dates and the vibe is good, then things seem to fizzle out. I think it's because there's always someone better, and rather being honest, people will avoid you. It sucks because even if it doesn't work out, at least give me some feedback so I could work on the next person, and that would be nice. But a lot of times these dudes out here that I'm hearing from other women, they go psycho. They get mad. They start stalking and hounding you and harassing you, jumping in the DMs and all that other shit. So, people do ghost other people, because sometimes that closure you don't even need. I mean, me recently, it was one chick I was talking to, and, we just stopped talking. I ain't bothered to hit her back up. I don't feel like I'm losing nothing. But at the same time, no love lost, but it is what it is, man. We knew what it was, and it is. I don't even care. Alright, so somebody came with a nice long list of things that they hate about dating apps. They must hate the fuck out of them damn dating apps. This person said, number 1, ghosting. Number 2, endless texting. That number 2 would never happen to me, man. Number 2 never gonna happen. Look, I told y'all, if y'all seen any of my other videos, 4-step method that I have to talk to a woman on a dating app, and if I don't get her number by step number 4, I'm cutting it. Number 3, it says contest for 70%. 70%. Oh no, contest for attention. 70% are men, 30% are women. Yep, you're gonna have to fight for this one, man. I know some of y'all might be decent looking dudes, but I'm even more decent. I'm decenter. I know that's not a word, but I'm gonna be a little bit more than you. If I gotta go out my way, go buy some more clothes, take some more professional looking photos just to make sure I outdo the guy, so I can get the butt first, and I'm gonna do it. I'm your competition out here. So if you want to be on my level, you got to be creative as well. Get out there, take some good photos, and make sure you can get whatever you can get, because it ain't hard to find, a woman that wants you, or love and everything if you really making an effort. But if you out there to myself, hey, look at me, my name's Tyshawn. You gotta love me with this ugly ass photo I'm taking with my nose, my nostrils up like this, and or you just forehead, all that. Look, women ain't looking at that. They gonna sit there and slide real quick. So let's keep going. It says number 4. Swipes just to see new people. Yep, that dopamine that some of these women be getting. Because a lot of dudes, they not on no dating app just getting no thrill for just swiping left or right. Nah, I'm trying to find somebody. I'm trying to get on there and get off. So I'm blaming the women when it comes to the swipe just to see new people. Number 5, making matches just to feel good. I guess some dudes do that, but typically it's the women. Number 6, hit the match game just to feel desired. Not sure what that means. Number 7, fake accounts. It's a lot of fake accounts on these dating apps, man. If y'all using Tinder, one of the most notorious patterns I've been noticing out here with the fake accounts, it typically seems to be with Asian women. What will happen is that they will take a picture of the scenery or some random ass place out in town, and then they will have an Asian woman with the back of her head showing or some shit, or the side of the face, like anybody ever played the game Sonic and Knuckles and stuff, when Sonic, half a Sonic face, half a Knuckle face, just showing the side of the face and shit. They do the same thing with all the fake accounts, or they would have the phone in front of their face like this, hiding their damn face, or they'll show one face of the Asian person. But for me, the way I started weeding out fake accounts, where if a woman may seem like a fake account, they got a new update on the Google phones where you just hold on to the home button, and then you can actually circle around like the photo, and if that shit pops up on Google, bam, there it is. You know it's a fake account, man. That's how I be figuring that shit out. Number 8, it said people who don't know what they want. And this is the big one. This is why I asked that first question I told y'all. If y'all want to find out what it is, y'all got to go watch one of my other videos. But it's the very first question I always ask them, so I can drag out what they want. Because I want to make sure I'm not wasting my time, you're not wasting your time, and we both here to get what we want. And if it don't sound like I get what I want, I'm not even gonna respond, man, because most women, they want a man to respond first. So I come with the heat. I want to make sure I know what I'm in there for. And if it ain't right, then I ain't right. I'm gone. So next, number 9, it says telling my friends and family that I met someone on a dating app. I'm not telling nobody. I don't care. If we met on a dating app, so be it, we met on a dating app. But ultimately, I'm not gonna tell anybody about we met on a date now, we together and stuff, if we not together and stuff. So I don't see that actually making a list of being a reason why you should hate dating apps. Number 10, no space for spontaneity. I think that's what the word is, but I'm not seeing how. Look, you get on a dating app, you get the person's number, and then y'all just go from there. Why can't you be spontaneous about it? You get somebody's number from a dating app, these motherfuckers about to move in with you as soon as you do that. Man, that categorized for reason to hate a dating app, spontaneity. Number 11, lies on profile. Well, that one, anybody can lie about that. People be lying about the smaller shit. People lie on their resume, talking about they don't done like this and that. They ain't done none of that shit. Number, what is that? Is it number 12? Yeah, number 12, wasting time. Look, my time don't get wasted. I ask the same question, and I typically give a woman 24 hours if I'm actually being serious. But if I'm just on there and don't really care and waiting for some ass to come through, then I'll just leave it there and let it sit. Because one day, if I match with your ass, you got 24 hours. But if I swiped on you and never hear from you, then maybe 3 or 4 weeks later you pop up, definitely the clock started ticking. That's how I look at it. Number 13, hunting for followers for IG and TikTok. Oh, Lord. Everybody don't seen that one, man. You get on these dating apps. What I be seeing from these females, I know men do it probably, but I don't see what the women see on the other side. But if you're a guy, you're watching the video, y'all know on these dating apps, these women be talking about saying, yeah, here's my IG handle, follow me on IG, here's my Insta, IG equals this, and then they got the little you go there and say see all my links, and y'all already know what pops up when you see all my links. There's some got to be over 18 and older stuff, and they're trying to get you to sign up because they ain't got no skill. The skillless women out here trying to get you to sign up for their content because they don't have no real skills out here. But I don't know, man. I just can't respect a skillless woman versus the women that's working hard. You got working women out here that go to work every day 9 to 5, but you got the ones out here just shaking their butt and just selling their body. They ain't even thinking about their future. They don't care about their future. Like, I ran across a post the other day, and this woman said something, and then this guy responded to her, and I just responded, dude. I said, dude, don't entertain her. She 18, and she's a skillless woman out here looking for clout, for people to follow her. Don't entertain that. Let that stuff go. Like, I'd be feeling bad for boys out here. Like, y'all ain't really thinking, man. These people be saying anything to get y'all attention, man. Open y'all ears and open y'all mind. Just think about this stuff. The next thing, number 14, lack of privacy. As far as a reason to hate dating apps, what privacy? You ain't got to put everything out there. If you put everything out there, that's your fault. You ain't got to put everything out there. How do people know what the fuck you doing on a dating app? Number 15, traditional dating apps are designed to get us a hook and not to have dates. Man, no. What is... I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot of these dating apps, they only get you hooked in there when you feel like you can find better consistently. Me, I'm a realist. Look, I know I'm not perfect. I know I don't want to be on that motherfucker all day. I know I want to find a woman I can spend my quality time with, get out, kick it with, talk to here and there. So, once I find that, and, or at least a couple of them, 2 or 3 of them, we're cool. And I weed out between those 3, then bam, finally got the woman I want to be with. But I'm not on there to get hooked. Y'all know about keep taking my money. Look, I know, like I was saying, the girl I know and everything, she said, man, it be dudes on there she want to talk to, but then she swipe on, you get no match. I said, pay the money then. It ain't gonna hurt just to match one time. I said, you won't, just follow the same method. Ask the men the same thing I ask these women, so you can weed them out and find out which ones actually fit the criteria that you're looking for. And once you find that, go on a date with them. Stop paying the damn paywall. You ain't gotta sit there and pay $19 every week. Look, I hopped on that thing the other day. I posted a video. I said how many women, I could potentially find if I post that, I guess the Tinder boost for 12 hours. And I did a video about the other day, and I found a complete, set of different women that I wouldn't see in Cleveland. And these women, but some of them was okay, and some of them was worth it, and I'll tell you that I'm not going to sit there and knock it. I say the boost was worth it when you actually go out and put to use. It's like anything, you got any knowledge in your bank, anything that could be utilized that you learn in life, if you use it, it wasn't a waste, so I feel like using that Tinder boost wasn't a waste. So for the woman being stressed out talking about the apps are designed to get you hooked and keep you roped in, it's only if you're not using it the proper way. And number 16, they force you to pay to have a better service that can only bring more matches, more texting, and more fake profiles. This don't apply to everybody, man. If you don't know how to use a dating app, this stuff is going to frustrate you. This stuff is going to frustrate you. It's going to make you angry. It's going to have you bitter, thinking you can't find nobody. Look, I think, matter of fact, my last relationship I was in lasted almost 3 years from Tinder. People saying the only thing you can find on Tinder is booty calls. Of course, in the beginning, it was what it was. I gotta get mine first. I gotta get my deposit first, like I say. But ultimately, it wasn't just about the booty. It was an actual genuine connection. And it grew to something. But unfortunately, nature ran its course and things ended. So people thinking that you can't find love and romance on dating app, that's a bunch of shit, man. It's there, but if you doing it all wrong, you can keep getting the same results. His final comment was this. It says, choose yours. There are several, all with the same importance. I'm creating something significantly powerful to put into this shit. What are you going to do differently? Well, for starters, a dating app that has nothing to do with dating apps we know, no swipes, no matches, and focus on instant live encounters. You say that shit, but a lot of people that's saying that, they're not going to get out there and talk to the people. The same stuff that these people are saying on these dating apps, they would never say to these men or women in real life. So that's what really boggles me when people get on these dating apps sending little dick pics and tit pics and crap like that. You wouldn't just randomly do that to a person in public. You're not going to say any of that. Me, I say the exact same stuff I say on dating apps to a person's face. I say that stuff because I'm genuine. I'm real. I don't have no reason to be bullshitting nobody. Look, you either fuck with me or you ain't. Yeah, I tell you on a dating app. I tell you through a text. I tell you to your face and everything. But these same people, they hide behind, the shadows, the keyboards, and oops, I accidentally sent you a picture of my meat. This is what these dudes out here doing and everything, like a little weak ass. I'm not doing that. If a girl want to see all that, come meet me in person. I'm not about to sit there and put my goodies out there. You're not about to sit there and be screenshotting me or thinking I want your snap. I don't give a damn about your Snapchat. Keep your Snapchat. Give it to some sucker that want to sit there and be your little friend. No, I'm trying to be a butt friend or something. Anything but a regular friend. I'm probably going to read about 2 more, man. I honestly didn't think I was going to be reading this much today. It's kind of shocker. So anybody tuning in right now, long story short, the dude's asking a question. What's your biggest issue with dating apps? What do you hate the most about the motherfuckers? And somebody had like 17 things, 16 things. Let me see. 16 different reasons why they can't stand dating apps. But some of these things can be solved. A lot of them can be navigated through, but this person is frustrated. This lady right here, she says the biggest problems with dating apps is how the gatekeep profiles and slowly let you see others, people in your area. A more honest dating app will allow you to see all the people in your area instead of one at a time. You wouldn't have to pay, boost your profile, etc. But that's not how they make money. Yep, that's just how it is, man. They know what you want. They're taking full advantage of it. Most other things people complain about with dating apps are actually people related, not the app related, ghosting, non-communicable people, etc. The behavior of the people is not the app's fault, although the existence of the apps and ideas that there always something better certainly drives bad behavior. Yeah, and that's the people, like she said. So I do agree with this woman right here. The people are the problem on these dating apps. I wouldn't say the dating app is a problem. It's the people that's utilizing this. Anytime somebody give you clear instructions on how to use a device, and you decide to say, I'm not reading these instructions. I'm not going to sit there and look at the instructions on how many screws go into putting this desk together, because I'm a man. I'm smart. I don't need to read no instructions. And then you put the thing together as backwards because you don't want to read. That's your fault, man. And that's how it is with these people in these dating apps. Everybody get on there trying to wing it and get mad at the stupid shit that they saying and messaging for a whole week and then finally revealing your master plan to ask for a number didn't work. Look, the reason it don't work is you got men like me that's going to ask for her number up front. I'm not about to sit there and keep wasting my time and wasting days. Look, I'm in there and I'm out of there. I'm on a date that I chose that actually worked out versus the let me offer you a drink or some dinner. I'm not about to sit there and lure you to that. Look, we're going to go on a date to where I want to go, and you're going to like it or you're not going to come. Either way, that's how it's going to be. But this is why people have these issues in these dating apps, because y'all wasting your time. Y'all not trying, and y'all not talking to the right people. Y'all talking to the people that's wasting your time. Y'all should know what folks are wasting your time. Y'all ask the right questions. You will know within the very first, interaction, the very first message, if they on some BS, So I think, and maybe one of my other videos, I'm gonna do like a regular video, not a live video. I'm gonna show y'all the difference between somebody wasting your time on a dating app versus somebody making the effort, because there's a lot of time wasters out here, and I'm like, you know what? You say the wrong thing one time to me, I'm done, because I know what it looks like. Oh man! All right, let's see. I think I read all hers. So yeah, I guess I'll do these two right here. It says, and in regards to what's your biggest issue with dating apps, this person said more than the app itself, the problem are the people who use them. So the dating pool ends up being a mix of good people and a character from the Star Wars Cantina. All right. Oh man. All right. It said I hate that everyone dates multiple people at once. Look, I ain't worried about none of that. Look, she could date 10 different dudes. I don't give a fuck, man. As long as I'm getting the ass first, and I'm not gonna ask no questions. I'm not gonna be with her if I find out. But look, like I said, I don't ask you questions. I don't want to know. Keep that shit to yourself. You out there open, tell me, yeah, I'm dating plenty of different dudes. You ain't the only one in my rotation. Okay, well now I'm seeing you as a whore. I'm just gonna have to look at it like that, because you're up there openly telling me that stuff. Like me, if a woman asks me, like, are you dating somebody else? I'll say right now I'm just, taking my time and not with nobody right now. But If it is meant for the two of us to be together, then it will be. But right now, I'm not really tied to nobody. So for me to feel like the two of us are meant to be and say that I'm not dating somebody else, I'd be a liar. And I hate to lie to you and tell you something that's not true, but I'm at least dating somebody else. I'm not going to say I'm dating 4 other women, but I say I'm kicking it. I don't really consider it like really dating because I don't really want to, I ain't going to say stretch the truth out and everything and make some shit up, but I also ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings and feel like I'm leading them on, because I never talk to a woman that I like and lead them on. I tell a woman exactly what it is. Like, look, we just fucking around, or look, I like what we got going here, or something like that. But I'm not gonna sit there and say, look, I want to be with you. I'm not gonna say no words. You already knew what the terms and conditions were when we first set this shit up. If we were just fucking around, then we just messing around. If we was gonna build towards something, we're just seeing how it's going to turn out. At the end of the day now, they got short term, open to long. I typically put that because, look, you never know where it's going to go. But at the same time, not putting no labels and titles and stuff and saying, like, look, we're going to be together. And, one of the times I hate on Tinder or any other dating app when they say, I'm looking for a long-term commitment. That in my head tells me that you're looking for me just to date one person and only date you. Say maybe I had trust issues, call it whatever you want, but I'm not just gonna date one person. I'm not about to sit there, put all my eggs in one basket, give you 6 to 8 months of my life, and you tell me, oh, you know what, this ain't gonna work out. I'm not falling for that. I'm trying to get out the market. So if I gotta date, Sandy, Amanda, and Danielle in the middle, all 3 of them, somebody about to get chosen, and we're about to be living it up once it's all done. But the other 2 don't feel like I waste your time because I gave y'all my all when I was with you. That's how I look at it. Man, alright, so I'm gonna skip that one. This will be my last one. It says, my friends vary in age from 24 to 30, and most of them say the same thing. Dating apps are full of very shallow people. If you're not physically attractive, there's no point. I wouldn't even say that, because most people are pretty decent. Most people, I would say, are average, and, you put a little makeup on, or do a little bit of, wear a hat or something, put some earrings in, maybe a chain, do your eyebrows or something as a guy, you'd be okay and everything. Just do better photos on these dating apps. But you got people out here like me, I go above and beyond. I want to make sure I'm looking top notch. A lot of women, they'll mess with me and think, like, I thought you was a fake profile. I'm like, no, I'm a real human. Obviously, come on, man. Look, I just put effort into it, and they tell me like most men don't. And with me saying that, if y'all watching this, you will do. I'm telling y'all, start making effort with y'all photos, man. Get out there, buy y'all a tripod. I got like 5 of them. Get y'all a tripod, find y'all a decent area. Maybe blur the background a little bit, change the contrast or lighten a little bit. And maybe what is that? Sharpen the image slightly so it won't look, all blurry and stuff, so you can look more defined and things of that sort. I'm just giving y'all tips and stuff, how y'all can make yourself look a little bit better when y'all editing y'all photos and everything. They also said, I've never used them because of the stories I see online. I also didn't want any unwanted surprise pictures of Wendy's. Already had enough of this while regular dating. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not the type that really get out there and just sending my meat out to random ass women. Like I said, if you want to see this, you gotta come to me. I'm not about to sit there and just keep texting you pictures of my junk and stuff. I just feel like that's getting old and it's immature. Like, why am I trying to bribe you with my meat? Like, hey, you come over here, I'm gonna let you get this right here, as if they ain't seen it before, unless they some type of Virgin Mary or something. Most women, they know what meat looks like, bro. So stop sending women dick pics. That's all I really got to say about this video and everything. So with that being said, I do got one final question for anybody watching this. What is y'all biggest issue that y'all have for these dating apps? Like I said before in the beginning of the video, mine's is mainly the paywall. If I could not have that, if I could just talk to all the women I wanted without having a paywall in a way, look, I'd probably be out the market fast as hell. But sometimes, I just don't want to spend that money. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz, and I'm out.